here's a quick rundown of the last 2 weeks, since I did not make a video last week. Last week, Monday and Tuesday, boring. Nothing happened. Went to class. Stupid. Wednesday, all of my classes were canceled. So I just hung out all day. We left for Sioux Falls around 3 o'clock, and I went and got some sweet shoes at the Nike outlet store. $20! New running shoes! As Luke said, he got that awesome sweatshirt, but I only got shoes. Then slept in my bed Wednesday night. It was awesome. Thursday, woke up super early, drove to Columbus, Nebraska, spent Thanksgiving there, came back Friday night, hung out with everybody Friday, Saturday, came back here Sunday, and relaxed. It was good to be back. Monday, nothing exciting happened. Tuesday, I got done with class, 5:15, went to running club at 5:30, got done running at 7, came back, ate, sat down in the study lounge, 8 o'clock. At 1 o'clock, I left the study hall lounge, and in that block, I just studied OChem. Just flashcards and notes and practice problems. It was insane, because Wednesday I had an OChem test. Then, last night, Thursday, I had a calc test. I didn't study as much for that one, because I'm pretty sure I knew that better than I did the OChem. But 2 tests this week, finals are in 2 weeks, so just got to grind it out right now. So Luke, I get a period of up to 5 years that just replays constantly, over and over and over, and I get to choose which period this is, and I have to explain why. That's a good question. So here goes. I'm going to take my 8th grade year through senior year for the main reason that high school was a lot of fun, but I could have picked other times, like the first 5 years at my first job, whatever, the first time I got a job. That'd be pretty exciting. I'd relive that like 5 minutes over and over, because that'd just be awesome. Be happy all the time. But I want to do 8th grade through senior year of high school, and here's my reason. Besides all the cool memories I made, all the cool adventures we had, my secondary reason is I want to go back and see if I can make myself be faster than I ended up being. See if I can wrestle harder than I ended up wrestling. And since I get to replay it over and over and over, I'd get unlimited redos. It's like the perfect video game, where I just get to keep going back and going back and going back and seeing if I can break the record from before. 1630, new high score! So that is why I would choose the 5 years from 8th grade to high school ending. Alright, Keith, when have I scared someone the most, and on a scale of 1 to 10, how scared was this person? That's a good question. Okay, so this was junior year of high school, and I had just gotten off work. I think it was Saturday night. It was either Friday or Saturday night, I don't know. Just gotten off work, I was driving home, and I thought, oh man, this is going to be awesome. I am going to scare my mom so much. And at the time, I was still dating Andrea. So I got home and I walked into the living room. My mom was watching TV, and I said, "Hey Mom, how's it going?" And I said, "I know you're already a grandma with Wes and Jen's kids and Matt and Liz's kids, but that's more like a grandma-in-law kind of thing. How would you feel about being a real grandma?" And she looked at me and she kicked me, guys. She got so pissed she kicked me, because I couldn't keep a straight face long enough for her to go, "What?" So instead, I started laughing and she kicked me, but her facial expression makes me believe that she was at least an 8 on the terrified scale. So there's a funny anecdote. Maybe you could steal it, use it at parties. So Robs wants to know, if I was back home in Sioux Falls right now and I had to save 5 things from my house, what would I save? That's a good question. My decision was really helped by the fact that most of my stuff is here in my dorm room and not at my house. That takes off things like my cello, my Wii, my laptop, most of my clothes. So let's go through what's left at the house. My answer to this question is, assuming that my family does get out safe, there are 2 guns I would save from my house. One, my dad has a 16 gauge shotgun that's beautifully hand etched. The stock's this gorgeous deep brown color. I would save that particular 16 gauge, and then I got a 30-06 for my graduation / Eagle Scout from my Uncle Harry, and it's got this thumbhole stock, and it's really nice. I'd also save my pet garter snake, because he's in a cage and he can't escape on his own. I would save all my trophies as a collective unit, and that'll help me remember when I get old, get Alzheimer's and dementia, and I'm crazy, freaking lunatic. I'll have all these trophies to remind me that once, before I went old and senile, I was the man. And lastly, I would take my bookshelf with all the books that I have on it. It's a lot of books, actually, and I'm not sure how much our house would be insured for, so I don't know how many of those I'd be able to buy back. Plus, I've got a lot of my children's books and stuff that are probably out of print, and since I like them so much that I kept them, that obviously means they're special, so I would want to read them to my children. Connor's question, why did my webcam break? Might have something to do with upgrading to Windows 7. I had to replace some of my drivers, so maybe you should stop by the campus technology office. See what they say. See that? That's the first snow of December. So GQs, my question is, what's your favorite wintertime activity? Maybe it's making snowballs. Mine's sledding! Look out! Shirtless sledding is a terrible idea. Don't ever do that. But I do want to hear what your favorite wintertime activities are. They don't even necessarily have to be outside. You know, if you like drinking hot cocoa, go for it. But honestly, I love sledding, so that's my favorite wintertime activity. So there's my video, and I will see you all next week.